Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2023 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From weird unidentified creatures to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year. So grab your popcorn and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2023. This first clip was uploaded to TikTok on March 30th, 2023. It was posted by a user named Foul Mitten Outdoors. Foul Mitten Outdoors is an avid outdoorsman who posts videos of him hunting and fishing and just being out in nature. Majority of his videos follow a similar happy theme until March 30th.
They're all over the damn place again tonight. Son of a... Alright, whatever you are, you need to leave. This is our home. You need to leave. You leave now.
The man sends a warning shot which seems to scare off the creature. As we can all see, some strange humanoid creature with glowing eyes is seen watching him from the tree line, attempting to blend in with the surrounding vegetation. The man is obviously perplexed by what is happening, shouting at the creature to leave and to stay away. He has had a few other encounters like this that he documents on his TikTok page. The viewers and himself still have yet to figure out what these creatures are. Theories in the comments range from skinwalkers to Sasquatches. One commenter made sure to say that human eyes do not illuminate with light, so this could not have been a human due to the eye shine produced. So is this a legit cryptid sighting? If so, is it possibly a Bigfoot or a Skinwalker? Let me know in the comments. The photo I'm about to show you is from a group called Rocky Mountain Sasquatch. They have a YouTube channel dedicated to Bigfoot evidence. Rocky Mountain Sasquatch, also known as RMS, receives video and photo submissions and makes videos on them. This photo here was submitted to them only 2 months ago by a man named Steve. It was captured on the southeast tip of the Uinta Mountains of Utah. I am now going to read the submission. He says, I have a picture from my trail camera I'd like you to take a look at. I have no idea what I captured. My trail camera is motion activated and I have set it up in an area I elk hunt at. It sits at 9,300 feet elevation and it is also a 1.2 mile hike in and not near any trail. So I honestly do not think it's a person messing with me. Plus it was in February and still a lot of snow. My cam is wireless, so I get notifications as soon as it captures. I received a notification, so I looked at my app and there was nothing in the picture. I figured a bird or something flew by. Then I get another notification and there is something standing about 100 feet from my camera. I'm not sure what it is, but I've also heard wood knocking up there before. He also estimates that the creature was about 7 to 8 feet tall. He also admits to hearing strange noises often in that area. RMS says that this photo appears to be authentic, and that the creature definitely looks humanoid shaped. Many people think that this is real evidence to prove the existence of Bigfoot. Others are not so sure what to make of this eerie photo. On March 27th, 2023, an absolutely horrifying discovery would be made deep in the woods. A TikTok user by the name of One Money Hunter runs an account dedicated to cool findings he has discovered in the woods. He uses a metal detector and other tools to come across hidden treasures beneath the forest floor. He has had some rather interesting finds, but on this day, an interesting find would turn disturbing. As you can see by the video, he digs up some sort of ancient looking jar. He estimates that it must be well over 100 years old. Initially, it appears like a normal find, that is until he takes it out of the ground and cleans it off. The man says he has never seen anything like this before. He calls this the demon in the bottle. He thinks the inside of this bottle holds a demon or a fairy, and you can clearly see the figure inside. Some people in the comments speculated that this was just a toy, but the uploader debunked that, saying that it looks very realistic and gives off an eerie vibe. The small encased creature even appears to have wings. The man was too afraid to open the jar, fearing that he would release something supernatural. So does this find prove the existence of demons and fairies? Or is this just some sort of toy or prop? This footage was uploaded to TikTok on March 29th, 2023 by Clips. The original video was taken by some late night explorers. A few friends decided it would be fun to go for a late night hike in the woods. At the beginning, they are seen in good spirits, laughing and having a good time. That is until they begin hearing awful blood-curdling screams erupting through the forest. Check it out.
I'm going first.
Oh, no, go first. I'm about to take a picture of it. Catch something. Y'all ready to go back?
Yeah.
Their good moods suddenly changed. They were absolutely terrified. After hearing this, they decided not to go any further and to turn around entirely. These screeches are most likely coming from a huge pack of coyotes. Coyotes are known to make some absolutely terrifying sounds, and by the sounds of the footage, you can tell there is a massive coyote pack inhabiting these woods. They made the right decision by turning around, because who knows what could have happened to them if they continued even a little bit further. One commenter said, "Coyotes be wild, for real," and I've never agreed with a comment more. A man named Wyatt was driving down a desolate road until he spotted something terrifying. He spotted something completely unexplainable, and luckily his dash cam did as well. It was a dark June night in 2021. The only thing lighting his way was the beam of his own headlights. As he continued down the road, suddenly something strange seemingly flew across the road. He thought his eyes might be playing tricks on him. He thought it could have possibly been fog. But after he checked his dash cam, it only confirmed what he saw. Upon reviewing the footage captured by his dash cam, a mysterious flying, shadowy figure flies by. It almost seems to resemble a dragon or a pterodactyl. Wyatt's friend was also with him this night, and he said he had never seen anything like it either. This footage is even leaving skeptics perplexed. What they saw and captured still remains a mystery, and it looks like it always will. An Australian man and a couple of his friends were at a remote river. They brought along a rope in hopes to make a makeshift rope swing. They found a perfect spot and they tied the rope around the tree, but as soon as the first person swings and jumps into the water, that's when they realized it wasn't the perfect spot at all. But it was too late. The man lands right next to a massive crocodile. The crocodile thankfully missed its bite. The man, who is in shock at what just happened, immediately flees and swims as fast as he can back to shore without incident. He somehow leaves this incident completely unharmed. Imagine what would have happened if the crocodile didn't miss its bite. Crocodiles usually strike with almost perfect precision, rarely missing attacks like this one. This man beat the odds and lives to tell the tale. Have you ever heard of the Minotaur? In ancient lore, the Minotaur was a beast that has the head of a bull but the body of a human. If you have also heard of the role-playing game Dungeons & Dragons, it's also very popular from that game. Even though this beast is only supposed to be a fictional being, someone captured something that looks very similar in real life. It was caught on a trail camera placed deep in the woods. The photo depicts exactly what a Minotaur is said to look like. If you look closely, ram's horns are even seen on the top of its head. It almost looks like a Sasquatch or gorilla, but how does it have those horns? Its arms look oddly human as well, skinnier than those of a typical gorilla. It's unclear what this thing is. Could it be a real-life Minotaur, or is this all just a hoax? An unknown source uploaded footage taken from a trail camera, showing a mysterious creature crawling through the woods in the distance. If you look closely, this thing looks to be human. However, this trail camera is said to be placed in a remote area, so why would any human be crawling around out there? Some people think it is a deranged human crawling around the woods for some reason. Maybe the person was on drugs. Others think this is some strange creature or possibly even a skinwalker trying to take the form of a human. Skinwalkers are shape-shifting demons that are said to be able to take the forms of various animals and even humans. However, when they try to imitate another animal, they cannot quite act exactly similar. That's why strange behaving animals are linked to skinwalkers. Maybe this skinwalker couldn't figure out how to imitate a human walking, so they decided to crawl instead. This footage was uploaded to TikTok on April 2nd, 2023. A woman was solo hiking through the woods as she did time to time. The hike was normal until she came across a weird sight.
A little moss gnome right there. He's like hanging onto the branch. Oh my god, did it just move? It just moved its head, looked at me, didn't it? Oh my gosh. There's its face right there. Look at his face.
She stumbled upon a mass of moss attached to a tree, but this didn't look like any ordinary moss. She calls it a moss gnome. She claims it was moving at certain times throughout the video, however, I did not see it. Let me know if you saw it move in the comments. Even if this thing isn't alive and it isn't moving, what are the odds that moss would form something so eerie looking? This thing looks exactly like a baby Bigfoot climbing a tree. After this encounter, she left the woods quickly, but she was more intrigued by this being than anything. Some people also think that this could be a baby Bigfoot somehow frozen in time. Let me know what you think in the comments. This video was taken by a kid riding his dirt bike through some woods. It was uploaded right at the start of the year. He was riding his bike until he came across a deer in the woods. Being fond of deer, he took his phone out and began recording the deer, and this is the footage he captured.
So I was just out on the mini bike, and what do I see? A deer! Standing right there. I don't know.
Yes, the video does capture a deer, but there is something so off-putting about this deer. The way it stands as still as a statue, the way it stares at the boy. The deer somehow doesn't even really look like a deer. The look of it is just deeply disturbing. People in the comments were quick to point out that this could just be a decoy, used to lure in other deer for hunting, but others didn't think so. The deer just looks so lifelike. You can almost tell it really is a real deer. The man on the bike was not scared by the presence of this creature, but everyone online is. Also, if you look closely here, you can see the right ear move. What happened to this deer and why is it acting like this? Have you ever seen the movie Peter Pan? The movie is about fairies that fly around in the night. But did you ever think that something like that could happen in real life? Think again. This trail cam captured what looks like a fairy flying up the building and away into the sky. It appears to be quite realistic. When you slow the video down and examine its size, some people believe the fairy is actually a Luna moth, also known as the American moon moth. The American moon moth is a rather big moth that appears to look like a fairy, but the moth in this video has an estimated wingspan of around 10 centimeters. Could this just be a Luna moth, or could something much more strange be going on here? Let me know what you think. This video was posted to TikTok on March 25th, 2023 by a user named Joel Olson. Joel Olson posts many videos of his crazy wildlife encounters. From Komodo dragons to hippos to even massive gorillas. He comes face to face with these animals and records them extremely close. The following footage is one of his encounters with a silverback gorilla.
That's sneaky one.
It really makes you appreciate the massive size and power of these beasts. Gorillas' strength is estimated to be about 10 times their body weight. Fully grown silverbacks are actually stronger than 20 adult humans combined. A silverback gorilla can lift 4,000 pounds on a bench press, which is equivalent to 1,810 kilograms. While a very well-trained man can only lift up to 885 pounds, which is 401.5 kilograms. So even the strongest men in the world are no match for these powerful animals. It is best to stay away from gorillas because of how dangerous they are. They have been known to be very aggressive towards humans at times. Knowing all of this information makes this footage that much cooler. I hope you all enjoyed this very rare and frightening up-close footage of a silverback gorilla. This next footage is something you don't see every day. Someone decided to get a mirror and set it up in the middle of the woods. Then they mounted a trail camera nearby, and let's just say the results are puzzling. Eventually, a bear comes waddling by and discovers the mirror, and he obviously does not seem too happy about it. The bear immediately begins attacking the mirror. We can guess the bear probably thought another bear was threatening its territory. The bear eventually rips the mirror clean off the tree, but thankfully it didn't break, because then the bear could have had 7 years of bad luck. But no, seriously, luckily it didn't break and hurt the bear. This is definitely a unique look into the wild behavior of these animals. It's unclear what results the people who placed the trail cam were aiming for, but I'm sure this beat their expectations. The bear obviously does not know what a mirror is and how they work, due to never being exposed to them. And this is the reason for this territorial response. But whoever set up this experiment, I think I can speak for all of us when I say thank you. For some reason, people have always had a special interest in albino animals. From alligators to kangaroos and so much more, people are fascinated with albinism. Albinism is very, very rare, and that's why it is such an interesting thing to see. Although these turkeys in this footage aren't exactly albino, they are very rare. Someone captured these birds on their trail camera. These white turkeys are baffling many people and even scientists. It was determined that their white color is actually due to a condition called leucism. Leucism is a genetic mutation in birds that results in pigmentation loss in the feathers, which then turns them a light shade of white. Somehow this trail cam happened to be in the right place at the right time, as they captured many of these incredibly rare birds. Catching just one singular turkey of this color is definitely a once-in-a-lifetime catch, as only 1 in every 100,000 turkeys will have this unique appearance. And what are the odds that someone captured not just one, but a whole bunch of these birds? Definitely some of the rarest creatures ever caught by a trail camera. A woman named Kelly Garahan, a resident of Titusville, Florida, found a creature in her yard. At first, she took to social media to ask the opinions of others of what it was. Everyone was commenting a bunch of crazy stuff, and it started getting shared everywhere. Garahan then shared the pictures with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation. She said the organization told her that the animal was a possum, but that still didn't prevent debate on social media. It's still unknown what this creature is, but to me it looks more like a lizard. Some people in the comments were saying that it's a chupacabra that was attempting to prey on their livestock. But the lizard theory sounds much more realistic. Let me know what you think it was in the comments.
Dude, I'm so lucky.
Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 444 likes for another one of these trail camera videos. And if you want to get to know me more, or you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear, or you can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 4% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And make sure to hit that bell so you don't miss when I upload. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.